coming up today. Why I'm harvesting in the rain. Because we got that pole in the wrong place, I'm just going to adjust that over a bit. So I'm going to put that strap higher so it tightens the sail a little bit, because it's just flapping a little bit. Second field of sunflowers is coming out. Olivia's coming for Dad to service the toilets as well. She's hiding. There she is. So they're all ready now for the weekend. Olivia watches the video, so I've got some sunflowers to take home. Sam's just sprinkling a bit of chip on some of the puddles in the car park because it rained overnight. Mini May's looking good. Field number 2 starting to open. Just adjusted this sail now. Other fields still looking great. Merlot photobombing the sunflower wall. Taking the gas gun in. I've just got the generator. I'm going to take it in and fill it with diesel. Big digger just turned up on there. Nick. It's a 33 tonner or 35 tonner. I'm going to try it on a bigger crusher bucket and a bigger screener bucket. Who thinks we need a flowers after hours Prosecco and gin evening, maybe a Friday or Saturday night? If you think it's a good idea and you'd come, let me know. Sam's got a bit of beef, but it's from Norfolk Wagyu beef, so that's my tea sorted tonight. Looking forward to that. Everyone missed Adam yesterday, but he's sporting a very nice t-shirt this morning. Available soon. Maybe. John's just come to borrow some pedestals because they're out of stock, so we're just going to sit them in his car. And Bill had 10 mil of rain yesterday. We've had 1.8, so we're going to go and see if we can find a dry field somewhere. So Adam, how long have you been here?
Too long.
What is it now? 6, 7?
7 years.
7 years this summer. So as Adam does most of the drilling, well, nearly all the drilling, and does the spraying and occasional combine driving. Up in the churro picker, cleaning the cameras because they get spiders' webs on them. Sam's just spinning the wheels on the Merlot, loading a wagon with wood chip, and I believe that another wagon has just pulled up in the yard. Can't see it, but it's coming around the corner. There he is. This camera here is the one that has the view down over the road in the sunflower maze, which famously caused people trying to flight it that fell in the hole in the gateway. Where's the gateway gone? Somewhere there. There's a gateway there. Where are we? There somewhere. So they turned around or were trying to flight it. It fell in the big hole, and we don't know who dug the hole. When we saw the hole though, we tried to protect it with old fence panels and hay so that it was, you know, you couldn't fall in it if you walked over it, but unfortunately a van fell in it. I've come up here to check the solar panels, and there's a flock of pigeons on the roof just to mock me. They're everywhere. I'm just going to check the gutters as well, because sometimes this time of year you get like the dust in the bottom drying and it turns to like a crust, and then when you get rain it floats over the holes and blocks the holes in the downspout down there somewhere. Don't believe them. Yeah, this is what we get. We get, oh, they're flying off. You get a bit of this stuff in the bottom of the gutter and it floats around. It's pretty good, this. There's basically a walkway underneath, so you've got a pearl in there, and a steel gutter. So you can actually go down the channel. In fact, this is a perfect example of what I was saying. We've got a pigeon egg, which can go down, but we've got a hole under here somewhere that's blocked with basically gutter stuff. There it is there. So that was blocked a minute ago. Doesn't help that it has a nail across the middle. You see properly on the camera. It's got a roofing nail going through the side, and it catches all this kind of like gunk and blocks it. Really need to cut that nail off. I don't know how I'm going to get it in there, to be honest. This roof gets a shadow off this roof in the winter, so that's why the solar panels are on the top of that, whereas that roof has got no shadow. So the other side of this huge roof is all solar panels. Ready for a haircut? That's better.
You sure?
Come on. Is that really your nail?
No, it was short.
No.
Get the snap on. Get the snap on one.
I thought my nails get long sometimes, but Frank's are ridiculous. Girls would be proud of it. They're like shellac. A lot of people didn't know I know that. On for the Massey fans. Nick's playing on a huge Tonga toy. We need to park it next to the other digger so you can actually see the scale of it, but it's massive. So this is the local MP, Maria Eagle, for our constituency. With her sunflower, we've just been around the maze and luckily I had an umbrella with me.
Yeah, and it's starting to rain again now, Ollie. What are you going to do about the weather?
Don't know, but we won't be combining today anyway.
True.
Yeah, that was the local MP, Maria Eagle. She basically is for our constituency, so every few years she comes for a visit, sees what's going on the farm, any issues, different things like that. Didn't really get much chance to talk to her though about the whole muck spreading not being allowed in the autumn. She was too busy, too more interested in the sunflowers and other things. So, but it's great. She's only at the end of the phone if we need her. She did think that she was going to get a phone call to say I was stuck in Chernobyl last year, but I wasn't. I got home, and that's why we've been doing these videos. Because if it had been stuck there, I wouldn't have been able to. He's just walked off. Andrew was supposed to be moving this into the shed, but he's just walked off. These are the window frames for the village hall and the glass. So rather than put them on the trailer for them to get damaged, we put them on bales of straw and strap them down. Got an internal oil leak on here, so Adam's just going to take it apart now and swap the pump on the sprayer, because basically the oil's been leaking from one oil hydraulic motor to the other one, and it's been making the tank fill up with more oil than it should. This was Danny's wheat that he dropped off last night that I was levelling on the live video. It is now dry, so he's here now collecting it and taking it back. So he's just on our Merlot now, scooping it up. This is some now he's brought this morning. This is obviously a lot leveler because he wasn't doing a live YouTube video when he put it down. I don't know whether he was levelling it off, but he's done a good job. Yeah, there's the new pump there, so that's going to go all here will be new. That was new anyway, but anyway, we're changing the whole lot. There's the hydrostatic transmission there, so you see that lever there? That makes it go backwards and forwards and speeds it up and down. It's cable all the way into the cab. Just got to get this hose off here, take these off, and swap it around. We've got the corks to go in so we don't lose all the oil at the same time. But we're doing it on the stone, so if we do spill it, it's not on concrete. Just at the new farm, because it's been derelict for years, it was obviously like shut up with some really ugly fencing and gates. So we're just now, we're going to work out, we're going to trim them down, and then we're going to clad them in timber to make them look nicer. But timber has gone through the roof. I think it's like 4 times the price it used to be, which is a bit of a shame. So it's going to cost like 400 quid to spruce the gates up, but it probably cost 1,000 quid to put new gates in, so it's probably worth doing. So remember the other day when they were making a fake tree? This is it. It's hard to see the scale of it. I'll put a picture on of the girl that did it, and then you'll see the scale of it, because she's similar height to me. But you can't really get it all in one go. Sam's behind us now, mowing the grass, because the little mower isn't here. So he's just going to quickly do it with that one before it rains too much. The house is sort of taking shape now, a bit of tidying up to do. And then there's someone having a party at the weekend in here. Just been coming back from the other farm then to find a load of people stood in the field with suits looking important from the home builders that are building on that land where they've been putting a fence up where we cut round the outside the other day. So they told us that it was the other week that it was like a month to 8 weeks before they'd be starting on there. Well, I've just been told now, no, they want to start on Monday, which is obviously 3-4 days away. And the weather forecast between now and next Tuesday is awful. So the best weather we've got now is the patchy showers. So we've basically got to go now and get it. So we're going to go to Bill's and get the combine. We have to come past the field. If the rain's still holding off just about and it's just spitting, we're going to get in and cut. If we get rained off, we're getting the combine back here, so at least we've got it ready to go. But it's so annoying because that is probably the best crop of wheat we've ever had on that field. And the last thing I want to do is to see him destroy it with diggers. We want to get it off, and at least we want to weigh it and see what it did. And we're off under a moody sky. Can't really see it. So let's see if we can get some wheat cut before it's bulldozed. It's a bit hard to see, but it's currently raining. Cutting it high so it's less demand on the chopper because it's using a lot of power because the straw's quite damp. I don't know what the moisture is, but we just got to get it cut. I'm cutting it the opposite way to the tram lines because they're going to start at the road and work their way in. So I need to make sure I've done this far end, so if it totally get rained off and can't get it through the machine, at least I've saved the bit that they're going to do, and then I can maybe get that next week, but I doubt it. So I just need to keep going. It's proper raining now, but the header's still taking it. I don't think any other combine would have been able to keep going. Well, you know, any other header, but because it's not got the auger to wrap round, it's fine. And it's quite a smooth flow, it's not bunching it. Don't know whether you can see, but there's a rainbow over the combine. So I've jumped off to take a picture. Obviously you don't normally combine in the rain, so it's unusual to see a rainbow over a combine. I keep forgetting actually, it's Farm 24 today. So basically loads of farms throughout the country and then actually all over the world are tweeting pictures and putting on Instagram pictures and different things like that of what they're doing with the hashtag Farm 24. It's something Farmers Garden started a few years ago. So if you want to see any pictures or videos of other farms throughout the country or the world, go on in your social media, type in hashtag Farm 24 and you'll see different pictures. The rain is just about holding off. We're cutting, we're chopping, we're filling trailers with the Fendt. And like I say, it's Farm 24, so don't forget to check it out. And also, big shout out to Tom Pemberton, who's done a big shout out to me today to say, watch my channel, because it's a little bit different to his, because this is cows and things like that. Dairy farm. This is obviously an arable farm, and that's wheat going in the trailer. And that's wheat getting hoovered up by the Cos Lexion. And there's the straw getting chopped out the back. Just cutting around this weedy bit here where it floods a bit. Lots of people commented yesterday what the favourite bits about the video was. Loads of people love the floods as well, but also loads of people were saying that they really like the answer as a percent. So how are you feeling today? Let me know in the comments as a percentage. So if you're 100%, say 100%. If you're only 50%, say you're only 50%. I'm 95 today. I'm not having a bad day. A little bit spoiled by the fact I'm cutting this now, but yeah, answer in the comments. And if you see if anyone's reading the comments and they see anyone that is looking a bit low on the old percentage, ask them why, and let's see if we can find out what the problem is, because the problem shares is the problem halved. Although it's pretty good driving the combine, the problem is you can't see it in action. I know you get to see the header, but you don't get to sort of like fully understand the beauty of it. I mean, you can obviously see the grade coming in the tank behind you. It's nicely bucketing in. That's a rate of 51 tonnes an hour currently. Can't go too hard because it's so damp. But we're hoovering it up now. It's a 50 acre field. We cut a bit the other week. Probably done around 20 acres now. So we've got another 30 to go before we either get rained off or finish the field, which is probably likely to be. What time is it now? I don't know, 8:30, 9 o'clock maybe. That's about it for today now. I haven't got time to put a guest outro on because I'm still obviously driving the combine and trying to get everything finished. But it's now 7:30 when I've edited this, so if I'm still out at 8:30, we'll try going live if the rain hasn't stopped play. So we'll go live for a couple of minutes just to show you what's going on. So thanks to everyone that watched last night when it went live as well. Don't forget to subscribe over there and watch another video there as well. Oh yeah, nearly forgot, happy birthday Billy Cox, and I have got a guest outro, so here it is.